Greetings to all the viewers of Olga's Cookbook. My new YouTube channel, which is Olga's Cookbook, is just 10 days old. But in the past 10 days, your support had been really motivating me to try every single day one new recipe. Though at times I am unable to do, but I always try to keep it going. I am a teacher by profession, a student doing her masters, a mother of two, and a homemaker. That's a small introduction, but my main passion is trying out new delicacies and bringing before you. Hence only I have started this Olga's Cookbook just for you. Let's get into our kitchen and see what's happening today. For today's Malabari chicken or chicken varatharachadu, we will require 1 kg of chicken which is cleaned. For the varatharakkan, we will require half cup of coconut, around 10 to 12 red chilies. This you can adjust according to your spice level. Around 8 to 10 pods of garlic, 1 inch ginger and few sprigs of curry leaves. For the ground paste which we will be making, we would require 2 tablespoons of fennel seeds, around 4 cardamoms, 3 cloves, 1 big inch of cinnamon stick, around 1 teaspoon of peppercorns, 1 small piece of mace. We would also require 1 large onion thinly sliced, few sprigs of curry leaves, 1 teaspoon of chopped garlic and 1 teaspoon of chopped ginger. Let's begin with marinating the chicken. For this, I will add 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, half a teaspoon of Kashmiri red chili powder, 1 teaspoon of coriander powder, salt as per taste. For this, we will require half a teaspoon of coconut oil and massage the chicken properly with the spices. Now we have massaged all the spices onto the chicken and the chicken is all set. We begin with dry roasting the coconut. For that, we will take the coconut, ginger, curry leaves, the whole red chilies and the garlic. We need to dry roast all of these until it turns golden brown. While the coconut is turning out slightly golden, we will add the garam masala, the whole of it. Saute it along with the spices for another minute on very slow flame. Now that you can see the coconut has changed its color, it's now slightly browned. This is the time when we need to remove it, and after cooling down, you should grind it into a fine paste. Allow this to cool down and add a little water to grind it into a fine paste. Take a big thick bottom pan and add around 1 tablespoon of coconut oil. To this we will add 1 large chopped onions, the garlic and the ginger along with few sprigs of curry leaves. It will take another 5 minutes to slightly brown the onions. While this is getting sauteed, we will add 1 teaspoon, a heaped teaspoon of coriander, as this Malabari chicken needs more of coriander flavor. To this, we will add the chicken pieces which was marinated with little bit of spices. Saute it on high heat for another 5 minutes till all the spices are properly coated onto the chicken pieces. Now that the chicken has been sauteing for the past 5 minutes, we will add the ground coconut and spices paste. Mix it well so that the ground mixture is coated properly onto the chicken. Add a pinch of salt, which is required for the ground masala, because we had added salt while we had marinated the chicken. Add few sprigs of curry leaves and allow the chicken to cook on slow flame for the next 5 minutes. Now that the chicken has been simmering for the past 5 to 10 minutes, it is all cooked and perfectly done. You can see the oil which has come out at the edges. This shows that it's cooked and it's ready to serve. Now that our Malabar chicken is ready to serve, the perfect combination for this Varta Richa chicken or chicken in Malbari style is perfect with Malbari parothas. This is a good accompaniment for this recipe. I hope you like today's Malbari chicken or chicken Varta Richa. As I'm from Kerala, I'll definitely ensure that I bring out more recipes from my state and more prominently from Thrissur. Thank you for watching Olga's Cookbook and keep on encouraging me, subscribing me and sharing my recipes with your other friends and families. Thank you so much.